Shalom, shalom, shalom. Before we even get started with this lesson, first and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Hakadash. Secondly, want to give double honors to the Elders Apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and the Elders Apostles and Elder Bishops that rule well and worthy of double honor. Third and lastly, want to give salutations to all the occupants of the hopeful elect that pushing forth this word and this truth in righteousness, sincerity throughout the four corners. Shalom, shalom, shalom. And pretty much, man, what I'm going to be reading here today, I'm going to be reading from Psalms 2 and 8, man. And it's read, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance." And the heathens are all nations outside of Israel, man. All right, all the 17 families, because 18 total families on this earth. Yahawashi only chose one nation to himself, which is Israel. You so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics, man. All right, and your nationality is determined through the seed of your father. All right, pursuing back to Numbers 1 and 18. It says, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance," means slaves, captives. All right, okay. The heathen nation is going into captivity upon the nation of Israel. All right, the next kingdom to come. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed, pursuing back to 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. And it says, "In the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession," man. So the next kingdom to rule is Israel, man. And going back to Isaiah 45 and 17, man. All right, Israel world gonna be without end at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Our kingdom gonna be a continuation, man. All right, forever, 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 forever. We're not gonna have no interruptions in our kingdom because the new covenant finally will be fulfilled and the laws be written. Yahawashi gonna have the laws written in our inward parts, and that's starting with the elect of the nation of Israel on this side, man. All right, and let me get and just to back that up, let me get Isaiah 45 and 17, all right, just to prove that. Isaiah 45 and 17, "But Israel shall be saved in the Lord, Yahawashi, with an everlasting salvation." See, everlasting, all right. It says, "Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end," man. All right, so our kingdom is not going to have an end. There's not going to be an end to our kingdom, man, at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Okay, all right. And that's the kingdom to come, man. That's starting with the elect when Yahawashi raised Israel back up. Okay, so I wanted to get back, to Psalms 2 and 8. We proved that point, that Israel's going to be a kingdom without end at the end of the day or whatnot. Thus saith Yahawashi. That's why the heathen nations are big time mad. That's why they hate Israel. All right, like the scripture said, man. Because you have certain damn uninformed Israelites out here, man. I could just say ignorant ass Israelites out here, man. All right, like scripture say, our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man, at the end of the doggone day, because they think that the heathen nation is going to be part of our kingdom, in which they are. All right, but in what capacity? As slaves at the end of the day or whatnot. Yes, we're gonna have slaves in the kingdom, man. All right, we're not gonna be building Israel. We ain't gonna build our kingdom back up. The heathen nation is gonna build our kingdom back up. No different when you had Israel, we had to build up all these other heathen nations' kingdom. And the last heathen nation to rule, which is Edom, we built their kingdom up. Esau got rich, all right, off the backs of Israel through slavery, man, having us enslaved and free labor that these devils got out of the nation of Israel. That's how they got all of their goddamn riches at the end of the day. But you will have Jake all on social media talking about there ain't gonna be no slave, that's unfair, God don't believe in no slavery. That sounds like some ignorant ass people, because all in the Bible all in the Bible there was kingdoms, and all those kingdoms had slaves at the end of the damn day. So why is the kingdom of Israel going to be any different at the end of the day, man? All right, so Yahawashi chose Israel, Deuteronomy 7 and 6. All right, we are a holy people unto Yahawashi, and he set us above all fucking nations at the end of the day. So no, ain't no fucking equality. We better than all these fucking heathen nations at the end of the day. But due to the curses, we at the bottom, man. All these heathen nations, man, all right, going back into the Apocrypha, has taken spoils from Israel, man. All of them took spoils of Israel, man, at the end of the day, and still is, man. From the so-called white man, starting with him, number one, all right, devil, all right, like I said, we know how he got his riches off the back of Israel, all right, through slavery, captivity, in which we're still slaves even to this very day. We're slaves by payment, and we're slaves by contract on this side at the end of the day. So we ain't fucking free, man. You got a buckethead nigga, they'll declare they'll declare that they fucking free, which they're not at the end of the day or whatnot. You got a social security card, man. All right, if you got a social security card, you got a birth certificate, all right, all of those bill of receipts showing you that you're still slaves up under the Rothschilds at the end of the day, man. All right, and all these heathen nations, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I first got in this knowledge and this truth, and you know what I'm saying, and when I learned that these heathen nations was gonna be going into captivity up in the nation of Israel, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't sad about that. I was happy about that, man. All right, because like I said, all these heathen nations has got a part of our spoils at the end of the day. These heathen nations, man, they wasn't upset that we went into slavery, that we went into captivity. They was excited. They was happy, man. They took advantage of that, man. All right, you look at these fucking, from Moab to Ammon to these damn East Indians to these fucking real funky behind Africans, man. All of them, man, can come and get commercial loans, business loans from Esau out of his goddamn fucking banks and shit. A lot of them don't even have to pay fucking taxes at the end of the goddamn day. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know, and they get to put businesses up in Jake neighborhood at the end of the damn day and flourish, all right, in our neighborhoods. But as Israel, we can't go to Esau. Esau will give us, you know what I'm saying, he give us a runaround, all right? You know what I'm saying? When we want to go out there and get business loans or commercial loans at the end of the damn day. And you damn better believe, you know what I'm saying, as Israelites, we can't go into these heathen nations goddamn neighborhoods and put businesses, and you think they're gonna support our businesses? Hell fucking not, man. All due to the curses, man. All due because the heathen nations, they hate the children of Israel because of the blessing and because of we're the chosen people of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawah. And the number one enemy, Esau, all right, he did the most far as forwarding the affliction of Israel and our slavery and our captivity, even to this very day, man. All right, you know, like I said, man, even you go back in Psalms, man, when the southern kingdom, all right, when the northern kingdom was up, when Yahawah plucked the northern kingdom, all right, out of Israel by the Assyrians. At the end of the day, they went into Syrian captivity, all right, you know what I'm saying? And when Israel, you know what I'm saying, the southern kingdom, all right, you know what I'm saying, when the Babylonians took us in captivity, you know, you had Edomites talking about race it, all right, and race it means to destroy. They want us to be destroyed, the foundation of Israel to be destroyed at the end of the day, man, all right. And then going back to Ezekiel 35:5, it goes into Esau having perpetual hatred towards Israel, man, all right. You know, he didn't give a damn about shedding the blood of the nation of Israel at the end of the damn day, man. So why the hell should we care when their ass go into slavery and captivity? That's why the scripture say double unto them, man. Ain't gonna be no sad thing. We ain't shedding no fucking tears. We gonna be happy. We gonna be rejoicing, man, at the end of the day or whatnot. All right. And like the scripture say in Isaiah the 14th chapter, you know what I'm saying, we gonna take them captives whose captives we were at the end of the day. Who the hell like being slaves, man? All right. And you know, you got to have a slave-like mentality talking about slavery. They ain't fair. Two wrongs don't make a right. Why, you know what I'm saying? Why God would put one nation up in captivity? Why he gonna put nations up in captivity if that's the kingdom of heaven? I don't want to be part of that. Well, guess what, you stupid ass niggas, man. The Most High gonna destroy you niggas that think like that, man, have that slave-like mentality. You love your goddamn fucking enemies at the end of the day. You love your goddamn fucking oppressor at the end of the damn day. Guess what, man? Y'all ass is gonna get destroyed on this side, man, because ain't no more likely. Nah, nigga, y'all 2/3, man. Y'all freaking 2 damn thirds, man. All right, you know, okay, so y'all gonna die on this fucking side, man. When y'all come back in the kingdom, y'all gonna have y'all heads down for a long time in the kingdom, man. Y'all gonna have that goddamn fucking shame at the end of the damn day, man, on y'all fucking names, man, at the end of the day, man. All right, because when y'all come back in the kingdom through the loins of the elect, through sex, a lot of y'all don't even know we're gonna have sex in the kingdom. All right, you know, y'all thinking that's just something that's here on this side, man. They're gonna be in the fucking kingdom, man. Yahawah created sleep, another word for sex, all right, in the scriptures, man, for pleasure at the end of the day for the man, man. All right, and the woman as well too, man. All right, you know, so yes, we're gonna have sex in the kingdom, man, and yes, we're gonna have slaves in the kingdom as well too, man. How in the hell one gonna, like the scripture say, one shall become 1,000? How the hell one gonna become 1,000, man? All right, you know, if it ain't through sex, man. All right, and also, how in the hell can one man, showing you too that we're gonna have multiple wives? Going back to Isaiah 4:1, we're gonna have multiple wives and concubines for that matter as well too. All right, so how the hell one man gonna just be with one woman and he gonna bring forth 1,000 plus goddamn seed at the end of the damn day, man? How a woman gonna bear 1,000 kids? Man, should be destroyed, man. So yes, we're gonna have multiple got doggone women, man. And we got multiple wives and multiple concubines in the kingdom, man. That's far as for the Israelite man at the end of the day or whatnot. And like I said, man, you damn jakes, you err not knowing the scriptures. I did a listen on that earlier at the end of the day or whatnot. All right. So when Yahawashi Double, you know, after the cartilage, all right, and the great death Yahawashi Double is going to bring upon this earth, you know, after World War III, all right, when Yahawashi take down all the armies, man, all right, and it starts with our big bro Yahawashi. The kingdom starts with Yahawashi on down to King David, on down to the rest of the 12 or the 144,000, on so, all right, you know. So those dead bodies, all right, gonna have to be buried at the end of the goddamn day, all right, going back, I believe that's in Ezekiel, where it talks about continual employment at the end of the day or whatnot, roughly paraphrasing. So the heathen nation's gonna be burying the fucking bodies, man. All right, you're gonna have we're gonna be picking and choosing, all right, you know what I'm saying, give them their job description. You're gonna have one of them putting a flag by a little stake, put a little stake down for every goddamn dead body of Edomite. One of them gonna be putting them stakes down by all the dead bodies, and you're gonna have Edomites coming behind them burying those damn fucking bodies at the end of the damn day or whatnot, man. All right, you know. So like I said, man, yes, we gonna have slaves in the doggone kingdom at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, let me get another one, man. Let me read another one here, man, before I close up, man. All right, anybody got a problem with that? Hey, man, your ass gonna be fucking destroyed at the end of the day. That means you got a problem with Yahawashi Double, man. All right, and that's righteous judgment at the end of the day. And we slaves, and we fucking captives in this fucking devil kingdom at the end of the damn day, man. Y'all don't have no ruling light class mentality. We above these damn nations, man. All right, okay? So yes, we gonna have slaves, man. When Yahawashi Double says he gonna give us rest, what the hell you think that means, man? You think we're gonna be clocking in the kingdom, man? Doing 12s, all right? You know, doing 6-7 days a week, doing double shifts in the kingdom. You niggas so fucking stupid, man. All right? That the only result, the only remedy is damn death for a lot of you goddamn niggas, man. All right? Let me get Isaiah, all right, 14. We'll read verse 1 and 2, man. All right, Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord, Yahawashi Double, will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. Where everybody else at, most I dealing with everybody, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them. And the strangers going into the Israelite foreigners, man. All right, into the Israelite foreigners, man. All right, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Why they gonna cleave to the house of Jacob? Because they Jacob, they Israel at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, now here it is for you goddamn heathens, man. This is where y'all come in at, verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place in the house of Israel. And this is a future prophecy that hasn't taken place yet, man. All right, showing you they ain't fulfilled with them damn gutter rats back in 1948, them small hats, man. They ain't fulfilled with them. Showing you they ain't the people, man, when they move back into the land, man. All right, you know, they were bastards, those bastards up there in Ashdod that's in the land today. All right, they ain't the real people of the Most High, man. Yahawashi Double. They ain't the true children of Israel. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, Yahawashi Double, for servants and handmaids. All right, and that's slaves right there. Slaves, servants, and handmaids. What a servant is? A fucking slave, man. All right, tell me we have no slaves in the kingdom. And they shall take them captives, okay, whose captives they were. Ain't we captives today? So they're going to fucking Esau, man. All right, starting with Esau, man. All right, any other heathen nations, whose captives they were, and they shall rule. Do you know what the word rule means? Over them, over their oppressors. Shalak. And they shall rule over their oppressors. Where the equality in that at, man? Ain't no damn equality, man. So we're gonna rule over these fucking heathen nations, man. They part of our inheritance at the end of the day or whatnot, man. But these clowns out here, man. All right, that's the end of my listen, man. All right, I pray and I hope that it was edifying to the body, hopeful, liking with that. I want to say shalom, shalom to the whole elect, shalom.